Welcome, my friends. Mom's 60th birthday lunch, packed Italian restaurant, 200 relatives squeezed around one long table, and the birthday cake is still sitting there with all 60 candles flickering. Everyone's laughing, passing phones for pictures, when my older sister leans across the garlic bread, locks eyes with me, and says loud enough for the whole table to hear, "You're 32, still single, no kids. Face it, honey, you're gonna die alone." Dead silence. Forks freeze mid-air. My aunt gasps so hard she almost chokes on her mimosa. I feel 20 pairs of eyes drilling into me, waiting for the meltdown. I just smile, take the slowest sip of water known to mankind, and glance at the door, because exactly 30 seconds later, it swings open, my secret husband walks in carrying our 6-month-old twins, and my sister's face turns the color of that birthday cake frosting. Stay until number 5, because that's the silent revenge strategy 99% of women will never have the guts to use. Smash subscribe if you're ready for the full tea, like this video right now, and comment where you're watching from. Growing up, my sister was the golden child. Married at 25 to her college sweetheart, 400-person wedding, fairy tale dress, the whole Pinterest fantasy. Everyone called her the real adult. Meanwhile, I was the artsy, flighty little sister who changed majors 3 times, moved to Atlanta with 1 suitcase, and basically ghosted to family group chat the minute the comparison started. They labeled me the eternal hot mess who'd never settle down. What they didn't know, while they were busy pitying me, I'd been quietly dating an orthopedic surgeon for 2 years. We got married in a courthouse ceremony 3 years ago. No posts, no ring pics, nothing. Fast forward, we just bought our 4-bedroom dream house outside Charlotte outright, cash, no mortgage. And 6 months ago, I gave birth to our twins, healthy boy and girl, 10 perfect fingers each. Combined household income, just shy of $900,000 a year. All of it built in absolute silence while my family still thought I was crying into lean cuisines alone on Friday nights. Turns out the flight risk disappeared, leveled up, and built the exact life they swore I'd never have, without ever sending a single update. Here's the first step most women completely miss. Stop defending yourself and just disappear. 99% of us make the same fatal mistake. The second someone throws shade, we jump in with receipts, explanations, timelines, screenshots. We argue until we're blue in the face, trying to prove we're not the loser they say we are. And you know what happens? They twist every single word, flip the script, and somehow we end up looking even more desperate. I learned the hard way that defending yourself to toxic people is like trying to teach a pig to sing. It wastes your time and annoys the pig. So I did the opposite. I vanished. First move, I moved every single family group chat. The day my sister posted that passive-aggressive, some people peak in high school meme, everyone knew was about me. No dramatic exit, no I'm done, just muted forever. Second, every time mom asked why I wasn't coming home for random weekends, I hit them with the same 3 magic words. Work is crazy. Short, polite, impossible to argue with. Third, I set my Instagram to private the same week, archived every old photo with family, and turned off location tags completely. No check-ins, no stories, nothing. My profile picture became a sunset for 2 straight years. They literally had 0 clue if I was dating, employed, or even alive half the time. And the less they knew, the louder their stories about poor little me got, which only made the eventual reveal hit 10 times harder. Step 2 is where the real magic happens. You build your entire dream life completely off the family radar. While they're busy writing the poor single her narrative, you're quietly stacking wins they'll never see coming. I dated my husband for 18 months before a single relative even knew his name. First dates were 2 hours away in different cities. We met at quiet wine bars with no tagged locations, and I never posted a couple photo once. When he proposed, we picked out the ring together, but I didn't wear it in any picture that could accidentally end up in the wrong group chat. We got married at the courthouse on a random Tuesday morning, just us and 2 strangers as witnesses. No white dress, no announcement, nothing. For 2 full years, my left hand was bare in every family photo because I kept the ring in a velvet box at home. When I got pregnant with the twins, I created the BB registry under my middle name and his last name only, shipped everything to a P.O. box, and told 0 humans outside my best friend and my OB. My own mother thought I was gaining stress weight from work until the day I walked into that restaurant at 6 months postpartum, holding 2 car seats. Building in secret isn't about lying. It's about protecting your peace until your success is so bulletproof that no one can minimize it, mock it, or claim they always knew you had it in you. The second they smell progress, toxic people either sabotage or steal credit. Keep it locked down until it's undeniable, and you rob them of both weapons. That's the off-the-grid upgrade. Every milestone, every dollar, every kiss happens in a vault they don't even know exists. And when the vault door finally swings open on your terms, game over. Step 3 is the mindset shift that turns poison into rocket fuel. Every cruel word they throw at you becomes free motivation. Most women hear the insult and crumble. Winners hear it, screenshot it, and weaponize it. My sister was a walking soundbite machine. You'll never keep a good man. Kids aren't in your future. You're too picky. That's why you're alone. Every holiday, every birthday, another jab. So I stopped deleting them. I started saving them. I made a hidden folder on my phone called Receipts and dropped every text, every voice note, every shady Instagram story in there. Then I took the worst one, "You're going to die alone with your cats," screenshot it, cropped out her name so it looked anonymous, and set it as my lock screen for 18 months. Every single time I opened my phone to text my husband goodnight or check my growing belly pics, there it was, daring me to prove it wrong. It was like having a personal trainer screaming in my face 200 times a day, except the trainer was my own sister, and the workout was building a life so beautiful it would shut her up forever. The twist? Last Christmas, I mailed her a card. Inside was just one black and white ultrasound photo of the twins. No note, no Merry Christmas, nothing. 3 days later, my phone rang, unknown number. It was her, sobbing so hard she could barely speak, asking if they were real. I let her cry for 10 seconds, said yes, they're due in April, and hung up. That single silent picture did more damage than any comeback I could have typed. Their words only have power if you let them live rent-free. Charge them rent, or better yet, turn the whole building into your personal gym. Step 4 is all about choosing the exact moment to reappear, when they feel safest to swing, because that's when the knockout lands cleanest. Mom's 60th birthday lunch was perfect for one reason. My sister thought she owned the room. Milestone celebration, entire family captive, candles glowing, phones out. She felt untouchable. That's why she picked that second to drop the die alone bomb. She never expected the door to open 60 seconds later. I timed it down to the minute. My husband texted, "Pulling up," while she was mid-sentence. I smiled, stayed quiet, and let her dig the grave deeper. Then the restaurant door swung open, and he walked straight to our table, holding both car seats like the proudest man alive. He didn't yell, he didn't gloat, he just looked right at my sister, calm as ever, and said these exact 10 seconds. "Hey everyone, sorry we're late. Someone wanted to surprise Grandma on her actual birthday. This is Harper and Hudson, and yeah, they're ours." Then he set the car seats on the table, unclicked the shades so the twins waved their little fists at the camera phones already recording, kissed me on the forehead, and sat down. 10 seconds. No shade thrown, no told you so, just pure, undeniable evidence. My sister's mouth opened, closed, opened again, nothing came out. The same woman who just predicted my lonely death was staring at my husband, my wedding rings finally on full display, and my 2 perfect babies stealing the show. Timing the silent return for maximum emotional impact isn't petty, it's poetry. You don't announce the plot twist, you let life deliver it while they're still reading the wrong book. This is the one worth 10 times the entire video. The nuclear move. 99% of women post the ring the second he proposes, announce the pregnancy at 8 weeks, tag the new house before the ink dries, and every single time, the vultures swoop in with fake congratulations, subtle digs, or straight sabotage. I refuse to give them the chance. I waited until my success was so loud, so complete, so in-their-face undeniable that commentary became impossible. Watch this 60-second breakdown of the moment my sister's entire personality crumbled. Second 1, she's smirking, mid-sentence, die alone still hanging in the air like smoke. Second 5, the door opens, my husband walks in with the twins. Her eyebrows twitch, smirk freezes. Second 15, he says they're ours, lifts the shades, and two chubby babies grin at 20 phone cameras. Her face drops from smug to confused, like someone just changed the channel on her reality. Second 30, relatives gasp, mom starts happy crying, cousins are yelling, oh my god. Her eyes dart from the twins to my ring, finally on my finger after 3 years, to my husband's watch that probably costs more than her car. Second 45, pure horror. Mouth open, no sound, color drained. Second 60, silence. For the first time in 32 years, my sister had nothing to say. Then came the cherry. She stood up, fake tears already loading, and reached for the babies, cooing, let aunties hold them. I just smiled the sweetest smile I've ever smiled, leaned down so only she could hear, and said, they only know calm energy. We'll keep it that way. Then I turned, took the twins from my husband, and walked to the other end of the table to let mom hold her grandbabies first. No yelling, no scene, just boundaries served ice cold. The whole restaurant watched her stand there, arms empty, realizing the game had ended years ago and nobody told her. When your success is this loud, you don't need a single word. The results scream so everyone else finally shuts up. 2 days after the lunch, while she was still radio silent, I sent her one text, exact wording. Hey, the twins smiled for the first time yesterday when I played your old voicemail from Mom's 50th, the one where you said I'd never be happy because I was too selfish. Thought you'd want to know your voice is already part of their happy sounds. We're good. Hope you are too. That was it. No anger, no lecture. She called 30 minutes later crying, apologized for 15 years of cruelty in one breath, and actually said the words, I was jealous and wrong for the first time in 15 years. Sometimes the deadliest revenge is showing them their hate became your family's lullaby. 2 days after the lunch, when her name still hadn't lit up my phone, I sent one single text, exact wording. Harper laughed out loud for the first time this morning. I was playing old family videos, and she heard your voice from Mom's 50th saying I'd never know real love because I only care about myself. She thought it was hilarious. Just wanted to say thank you. Your words are already part of their first happy memories. We're all good here. Hope you are too. No anger, no explanation point, no read receipt begging. 32 minutes later, she called, sobbing, apologized for 15 years of cruelty in one breath, and actually said, I've been jealous since we were kids. One text. That's all it took. Sometimes the ultimate revenge is letting them realize their hate became your children's laughter track. Most women will finish this video, feel that fire in their chest, and tomorrow post some petty comeback story or cryptic quote that gives the whole game away. They'll ruin everything before breakfast. The 1% who actually win, they'll close this tab, mute the chats, lock the profiles, and disappear starting tonight. No announcement, no warning, no last word. Just gone. And 1 year from now, they'll walk into a room with the ring, the baby, the life everyone swore they'd never have, and watch the same people go silent. If you're part of that 1%, drop silent win in the comments right now. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and start disappearing today. Your future self is already thanking you. If you're done explaining yourself in 2025, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a drop. Comment silent win right now so I know you're part of the 1%. Next video is wild. My sister tried to crash the twins' first birthday party with a cake bigger than mine. Here's the single text I sent that ended her for good and made her leave before the candles were even lit. You won't want to miss that one. See you in the next story.